Rena. Mr. Fitzgerald.
Hey, get off me. I'm at old. Welcome to A Flash in Time.
Hello, welcome to A Flash in Time. Today our special guest is Mr. F Scott Fitzgerald.
Hello. Thank you.
Mr. Fitzgerald, will you please tell us a little about yourself?
Well, my name is F Scott Fitzgerald. I was born on September 24th, 1896 in St. Paul, Minnesota. I had two older sisters before I was born. They died of influenza, though I could never meet them. Very sad about it in my later years. My mother named me after the composer of the Star Spangled Banner. Throughout my life, I wrote about 4 novels and 160 stories. Some of them were quite funny, actually. Just a little bit. You agree?
I agree.
Good. But on a heavier note, I suffered a few major bouts of depression throughout my life. It's kind of got to me.
When did you begin writing, Mr. Fitzgerald?
I began writing at, I don't know, at an early age. I was often alone because me and my family, we moved around so much. So I never really had a chance to make that many friends, and the kids didn't really like me. I like to be the center of attention though, so I did stupid childish things, Be the center of attention, typical teenage child boy, I suppose. But no. I think I'm so much more mature these days, but I guess not. Whatever. But my father, he lost his job, and I never really got over the feeling that he was a failure, and he wanted to prove himself that he could do better, and he couldn't do it. As he was a failure, and I just never really got over it. It was really hard for me growing up.
I understand you attended St. Paul Academy?
Yes, I did. There were 40 boys within the school, around the ages of 10 to 18. I was pretty unpopular with them. I don't really know why. I thought it was pretty great, but apparently they didn't. I don't really understand that, but whatever. I wasn't a very good student. I tended to write more than I used to actually study. I would just be in class and didn't pay attention.
Mr. Fitzgerald!
Well, it was around this time, after I started writing a lot, I was starting to really think of myself as a writer, I wrote this story called Mystery of Rimmon Mortgage, and it was published in my school paper in October of 1909. I was so proud of it. It was the best thing I've ever written. I must have read through it 6 different times after it was published. Seriously, best stuff I'd ever written, I swear. It was good stuff.
And I understand you were involved in theater?
Yes, I was. I had an affinity for writing and remembering scenes from plays. I'd go to one and see everything and take it all in, and I'd go home, I could tell you every single detail of what they were wearing, what happened, what they'd said, everything. I'd do everything about the play that I had just seen. So it came in pretty handy. I love to go to plays at the Orpheum Theater for the Saturday vaudeville shows and operettes. I went there a lot.
That's really remarkable, Mr. Fitzgerald. And you were also involved in dance?
I was. I did pretty well in dance class. I was loved by my teacher and all the other girls. I spent a lot of time there. I liked it a lot. It was great. Yes, they did. It was a.
Wait, can we start that over?
Yes, we'll just find a way to delete that. Fine.
Sure.
Because I was zoomed in and.
So, I hear you went to Newman.
Yes, I did. It was a boarding school I attended in the spring of 1911. It was pretty popular there, like more than any other school I went to. No one liked me. You could tell I was really affected by it. I wrote about it in This Set of Paradise. I wrote about how unpopular it was. I don't know, but
I understand you played football?
football. I'm just gonna be like, oh, ooh.
Wait, I shouldn't. No.
Ready? I hate football. Swear to God, I'm just gonna quit. I can't do it. I don't understand what's wrong. I try so hard and it just doesn't. God, it doesn't happen. I don't understand. I just don't. I hate football. I played football to try to raise my popularity. I don't think it worked so well. I was really bad. I thought it was so cool, so tough. I could do whatever I wanted. It didn't work that way. I don't like to talk about it. It's pretty painful. Excuse me, I just need some water. I'm sorry. Okay.
So, I hear you went to Princeton?
Of course it is. That's where the princes go. Yeah, I love the campus. It was, I think, actually by far that's the favorite school that I've ever been to. It was pretty nice. It's so beautiful. But, like when I was younger, I had trouble studying. I had difficult classes. I took Latin, trigonometry, French, and physics. I couldn't concentrate on any of them. I wasn't a good student, and I guess I had no other choice, but I mean, I tried really hard. Like I had a tutor and like all that stuff, and I eventually I had to drop out. I dropped out in 1917 to join the army. The bottom of my feet so I can go up. So I have to like baby! Feel the burn!
Did you enjoy your time in the army?
I did, actually. Yes, I did. It's just, I don't know, my fellow soldiers, I don't know what was going through their heads. They must have been complete, like, morons. They completely lacked all common sense. I couldn't even, like, if I was there by myself, it would have been fine. I could have lasted, it would have been great. You know, but just so stupid. They lacked all common sense. I could not handle it. I don't know. I was stationed in Montgomery, and that's where I met her.
Met who?
Zelda. We fell in love. She was voted the most beautiful in class. She's radiant. Like, you look at her, and it's like you're looking at the sun. She, when I wrote The Side of Paradise, I used her as a model for Rosalind. She's, you read it, it makes sense, I suppose. But, she had a lot of mental issues, mental breakdowns. Now that you mention it, maybe that's why I was so depressed. I loved her so much, and I couldn't bear seeing her in so much pain. I mean, anywho, we got married in 1920, and we had a daughter the next year named Frances. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. It took us like 4 hours to do this, so like you realize.
So you had a problem later in life?
My name is Francis Scott Fitzgerald, and I am an alcoholic. So, I'm not gonna lie, I suffered from severe alcoholism, and it just completely tore apart my health for the longest time. Everything just kept falling apart, everything, and I felt like I had nothing left. You know, everything is just gone, and I was a failure, and no one respected me, and no one appreciated me or anything. I don't know, it was bad. I was really depressed, and I suffered from a heart attack in 1940. Any questions?
Does anybody have any questions?
Yes. What happened to your wife and daughter?
That is a very good question! Next!
Yeah, did you write a farewell to arms?
That is also a very good question. Next!
Thanks, Ryan Jackson!